Hello DigiForce, how you guys doing on this Monday? I love Mondays, fantastic Monday. Well, the weather is, well, UK is raining, okay? It's cloudy, dark, and it's raining, so let's close this thing. Anyway guys, so what happened? So we're a couple of hours from the Bitcoin harvest, guys. Every 4.5 years Bitcoin, according to the white paper, Bitcoin has to be halved, okay? According to the invasive Satoshi Nakamoto white paper, Bitcoin has to split, okay? Now guys, Digibyte didn't really have the bull run we were expecting over the weekend, you know, Sunday and Monday. It didn't happen. I have a couple of questions about the bull and the bear. What's that I posted on the group, guys? Listen guys, let me tell you one thing. There is no the right way or wrong way to trade. You need to find your own technique. What is wrong is if you don't ask those questions, okay? If you have doubt in your mind, post it on the group, post it below the videos, and I will try and create a tutorial to show you guys and eliminate the you know, that doubt that you build because you don't understand it, okay? That's what's wrong, is you don't understand something and start to speculate and taking the wrong approach to it. The best thing to do is ask questions, guys. Don't be afraid to ask questions. There is no such a thing as a stupid question, okay? Now, right now, what I want to show you is what happened to Digibyte. Why is it dropping? Why we didn't see the bull run? Guys, there was a start, okay? There was a start to the bull run, and there is a couple of starts to the bearish, but he hasn't either gone for the bullish or bearish, okay? It's basically normal on the Digibyte arena. Now, this happens because, guys, common sense, which is not common sense at all, by the way, guys. What happened here? So if you look here at the Bitcoin, you can see Bitcoin again, sort of somebody, okay, is there trying to hold it, okay? It's not actually growing, guys, because if you see this been happening over the weekend, somebody's been trying to keep the Bitcoin afloat of the, you know, $2,795. Again, guys, here's another thing, you know, Bitcoin is a lot of questions around Bitcoin, guys, and when there is more questions than answers, that's a sign that things are not right, okay? And I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, you know, I'm seeing the replay of 2013. So go to Google and Google Bitcoin crash in 2013, and you guys can see a pattern. However, guys, this time is different. This time is even more, you know, rowy, if I should say, more conflict than before, because, you know, miners, hardware creators, and the programmers cannot come to an agreement, guys, and this is bad, okay? This is very, very, very bad. Now, why is this happen? We can speculate a lot of things. Is Bitcoin really worth that $2,795? Is that a real number? Or is that fake? Because in reality, guys, who is behind Bitcoin? Who owns Bitcoin? Who speaks for Bitcoin? Nobody, okay? Nobody. And yet we see a lot of people who got sucked into it, or by being idiots, or by whatever, okay? Mainly they got involved because of Ponzi schemes. They get involved with multi-level marketing, who promotes the pyramid scheme with it, offers you know, big returns, and people get involved through that medium, okay? So they didn't really go involved directly in the Bitcoin by going and buy Bitcoin because they wanted to buy Bitcoin. They joined something because they want to take part of, okay? But really they don't know what they got involved, because obviously, like I said, there is no name. There is no one responsible for Bitcoin, okay? And the way I see it, guys, I went to the Bitcoin Cash. You go to the Bitcoin Cash and you read here, you read the articles here, and you can see it, guys. There is a problem. These people cannot work with each other anymore. They're not agreeing things out, okay? Like it used to be, you know, the ASIC miner creators for Bitcoin, they can agree the solution, what's going to happen to Bitcoin from here onwards. You know, guys, is serious problem here, okay? And you guys need to watch. So those of you who keep moving the coins, guys, obviously that's what we do on trade. We see one coin going down, we see the other going up, we move the coins there, and we try to make a bit of profit and bring it back. Now, guys, those of you who are doing that right now is what I see, the numbers I'm seeing here. Those of you who are actually moving the coins from Digibyte to Bitcoin, because Digibyte is on a downtrend and Bitcoin is on an uptrend, guys, here's the thing. You can do that. You go there, you come back, and you get left it exactly the same. And in most cases, you go left it less, because, you know, the profits, the processing fees, on the traders on the exchange has actually gone up, guys. So you need to count for that. If you don't count for that, you're actually losing money. Now, like I said, this move and all this what's going on Bitcoin, it doesn't really making any advancement on the Bitcoin itself, on the Bitcoin price. It still holds, and it's been holding on that price. You know, sometimes even going lower than that, but it's still, you know, holding that value. There's not much value being added to it. So this is basically, you know, guys, you've been hoarded. That's what happened. You've been hoarded. Let's keep it as high as possible. They just need to do this for another couple of hours more, and then as soon as when 1st of August comes in, you will gonna see this thing drop like you guys. Listen, that's it. A lot of people are gonna get caught because they don't know what they're doing. They don't do their due diligence, and they don't do their research. But here is my my gut instinct telling me this is what's gonna happen. We're gonna see Bitcoin do its thing because he has to do it. It's part of the white paper, and that's it, guys. Okay, so you want to keep doing what you're doing. You have been warned. Like and share, comment, post your comment to this video. Don't be afraid to ask questions. Like I said, there is nothing. There is no right or wrong way to do trading. You need to find your own technique, your own style. What is wrong is you not asking those questions. Okay, go ahead, post your questions, post your comments below this video. Come and join us at Coin Chasers on Facebook. So we're now passing, you know, 559 members there already. It still grows, still growing, guys. You can join us on WhatsApp as well. Guys, get in touch. Let's talk. You know, stay safe. And remember, Digibyte does have a face. We have Gerard Tate there. Some of the videos here is as old as 3 months, guys. But that's the face. That's the person who created Digibyte. That's the creator, the owner. That's a real person. Okay. Now there is no much coins out there that have a face. And those who do have is boiler room coins. So what is boiler room coins, guys? Boiler room coins is where, again, they've been pushed through a multi-level, a Ponzi scheme, where people invest early and then they hope to hit the market, you know, 1 year or two, and then find the suckers who just got sucked in, so those older investors can take their cash out. Guys, those are totally boiler room coins, and they usually don't last for more than 8 months. So they all sink after 8 months. Guys, Digibyte is transparent, is a real person, and is a coin that you guys confidently can invest on. Come and join us on the group. See the events. Okay, we see events. Gerard has been all over the world talking about Digibyte. You guys need to see these events and need to see that this guy is real. Okay, however, you know, we would like to see a bit more updates, but guys, this is a big job. I don't know if you ever run a business, but a business of this scale, it takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of stress. We see people, a lot of childish behavior as well, because that's what you see when something is real. You see real people, you see a real community, and you're going to see both sides, the good and the bad. So, guys, come and join us at Coin Chasers. I'm Nunes. Please comment, rate, subscribe, and check the links below this video for more information. Bye-bye for now.
Roger, thanks for coming in from Tokyo today.
Always a pleasure to be on with you, Jeff.
Yeah, my pleasure as well. Always a pleasure. And yeah, let's talk about this. What's going on? There's a lot of, seems like a lot of back and forth, a lot of anger, a lot. It seems like this whole issue has definitely sort of reached a new level.
Yeah, it's definitely reached a whole new level. For example, Bitcoin.com is my website. I'm the CEO of Bitcoin.com. And it's been under a DDoS attack all week. People have been trying to attack and take the website offline. And no matter what your opinion is on the scaling debate, attacking other people's websites and trying to shut them down, as long as those websites aren't funded by stolen funds, you shouldn't be doing that sort of thing. And it's really disappointing to see just how much vitriol and hate and actual attacks on members of the community is going on due to this whole scaling debate. It's really sad and very different from the Bitcoin that I originally got involved with.
Yeah, that seems to be a bit of the tone coming from you, is a bit of disappointment with Bitcoin, bit of anger, bit of just unhappiness with how it's been going. But of course, I did see you in a recent interview, and I believe you did say you still have 95% of your cryptocurrency assets in Bitcoin. I know you've speculated in a few others as well because of this issue, from what I understand. But what's your take on what's going on right now? I know that there has been a lot of vitriol. What exactly is the status of what's going on right now with this possible hard fork?
So basically what happened in the last couple of years, a bunch of developers came into Bitcoin who don't understand why Bitcoin is useful as money. So I got involved in Bitcoin 6 years ago because I saw that Bitcoin was useful as money. And the things that make Bitcoin useful as money is that the fees are low. You can send and receive money with anyone, anywhere in the world, almost instantly, with very low risk of it being double spent. And today we have a bunch of developers that are involved with a group called Bitcoin Core, which isn't any more core or central to Bitcoin than anybody else, but they've managed to steer the ecosystem in a direction in which they're intentionally trying to have the fees for Bitcoin transactions to be high. They're intentionally trying to have the blocks be full, and by the blocks being full, that means your Bitcoin transaction that used to take about 10 minutes to be confirmed in a block, the average time recently has been about 2 hours for a transaction to be confirmed in a block. And for anybody that's trying to use Bitcoin in commerce or for payments, you know that paying a high fee and waiting hours for your transaction to be confirmed is going to motivate you to use something other than Bitcoin. Yet there's a bunch of developers that literally say that those things are good and those things are good for Bitcoin. And as someone who's brought more people to Bitcoin than just about anybody else in the world, I know the reasons why people want to start using Bitcoin. It's because low fees and fast and easy and safe transactions. And the current development team are working towards those exact opposite goals. So if we want to see Bitcoin become a currency that's used by people all over the world, it has to have fast, easy, safe, cheap transactions, which is what Bitcoin had for the first 7.5 years of its existence. And in the last 6 months or so, this group has really undermined those characteristics of Bitcoin that make Bitcoin useful as money. And if I can add one more thing, they seem to think that people are just going to use Bitcoin as a store of value. The reason people use anything as a store of value is because they think they'll be able to spend it later. And if Bitcoin's ability to be used for spending and buying things and used in commerce is undermined, people aren't going to use it as a store of value either. So I'm really, really concerned for that. Bitcoin's not guaranteed to be the winner of all the different cryptocurrencies in the world. Bitcoin could very well go the way of MySpace or Friendster, for people who remember that one even before MySpace.
Oh yeah, I remember Friendster.
A lot of these other, a lot of these developers that have gotten involved in Bitcoin now, they literally told me, Bitcoin has already won. Bitcoin is guaranteed to be the winning currency in the end. And of course, I own Bitcoin.com. Of course I want Bitcoin to be the winner in the end, but it's not guaranteed. And we have to make sure that Bitcoin continues to be the most useful currency in commerce if we want it to maintain its top spot. And a lot of these people don't seem to care about any of the characteristics that make Bitcoin useful as money.